Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing great. You guys are welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll quickly show you guys how to make this beautiful flounce that you guys just saw on my screen now. So this is the front of the dress, like the down part. So just use your iron to fold the down part into two. Then you measure from down where you want this slit to stop. So I have 29 inches here. 29 inches here. So from that center, just 4 or 5 inches. 4 or 5 inches from that center. Just use your iron to get the center. So like this, 4 or 5 inches. The same thing at the down part, 5 inches. Then you just cut up to that 29 inches. The 29 inches is not a standard measurement, depending on how high you want the slit to be. Depending on how high you want it. You can see the way it is just after cutting straight. So all you need to do now is just give it some kind of shape from here like this. Then this other side too. So now from this other side we have 2 inches. Then here around 4 inches. Yeah, probably 4 inches from this side. Then this other side 2 inches. So from this other side is going to be 2 inches. Now, mostly slit is always on the left side. It's not as if maybe you can put on the right side too. No, but mostly on the left side. So this is it. You've already cut out the slit, so just curve this place a little bit so that it won't be this sharp. So you can see the way I curve it. I've curved it just a little bit from there. So I still have my 29 inches. Then 29 also from this side. So you're going to have 29 from this side. So now you are going to cut the flounce. So it is advisable to use lining to cut your flounce before you place on the main fabric so that you don't waste your fabric. Just fold into 4. Then you fold into 8. So it's just a flay. Your flounce can be in flay form too. You can just cut it as many as you want to form the flounce, but it's still cut in flay form. So the waist is excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to divide the waist 3 times. So if the waist is 30, you're going to do 30 divided by 2, 15, 15 divided by 2, 7.5. So 7.5 divided by 2 again. So whatever it gives you. You mark. So that 29 inches, you know, the slit, the length was 29 inches. So that 29 inches is what you are cutting to full flay for. So this is the length, 8 inches. The length of the flounce is 8 inches. It's 8 inches. So that means you are going to cut 2 of these. Then you join it together. To form that flounce at the down part. So just open up one part. Open up one part. You are going to cut 2 of these. Then you join it together. this is the length, which is 29 inches. So one is going to be on this side, then the other one is going to be on the other side. So after cutting a fillet like this, you are going to cut another one that is making two, then you join it together so that you'll be able to go round. So that is your flounce. Then it will be able to go round like this. So that is your flounce. Then so this now you are going to cut double the bridal satin or whatever satin you're using. You are going to double it, then you go with paper stay. Then don't forget you are going to cut another fillet like that. So this one is going to be at the upper part of the whatever, that's the down part. So you go with paper stay, you use crinoline to end it down so that it will weave very well. So after when you go with paper stay and you turn with crinoline, this one, it doesn't really have a standard way of doing it. You know, just create something around that side. You understand? Just create a rough wood around that side up to this place where there is slit. Just create. So this is it. After turning, you know, you are using the same satin to turn it, so it's serving as the lining. Then you put the crinoline so that it will be firm. It will stand very well. So just like I said, this you can decide to just do it whichever way you like, just to create some rough wood around this waistline up to that slit. So you can decide to sew with your machine, you can decide to just tack with your hand needle, whichever one that is easy for you, in as much as it gives you what you want. Attaching a flounce like this, a ruffles like this, can be in any form. Just make sure you create whatever design you want to create with it. Then if it is something you cannot sew, then you just use appliques to cover where necessary. So just like see the way I'm doing my own. Sorry, excuse me. So this is the way I'm doing my own. Just placing it straight. You know, if you look at my pleating, I'm just doing it the way I want it, not really in a serial order. So after when you might have sewn like this, so you can decide to just this side, you stitch on this side, you stitch on this side too, you stitch on this side. So to cover most of those sewing, you do the same thing here. You can decide to use your machine or your hand needle. Then this area you can decide to just cover it with appliques so that it will not be showing. So now this is the main one on that slit. If you look at it, I've already joined them together. So all you need to do is just notch. When you notch, you are going to place at this center. You are going to place at the center like this. So you sew like this. You sew it straight down. If you have excess, you can decide to just split it. If you really want it to have excess, that time that we're using the actual 29 inches measurement to cut the fillet, you can decide to just use like 40 or whatever. So you sew from this other side. Thank you guys for watching.